All right, welcome back for our final match of week 4 here, our final feature match of week 4, the Final Fantasy League. Sorry for the delay for those who were hanging out in the room. We got a new player to our league here, Jose, who I'm going to be watching, also known as Large Rock, playing against Jeremy, who's one of our veteran stalwarts, has been here since very nearly the beginning. Been here since we basically opened up to people outside of the original members of the server. So I think it was our third or fourth league. Uh, and what's going on in Jeremy's hand over there?
Jeremy's holding up a saber, which he's about to cast.
That's a good one.
He also has a Shinra reinforcements, a Flame Lash, two Summon GF Cerberuses, but no red mana.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what that rare astronaut guy did, but I remember if you didn't kill it, it dealt you a million damage.
It gets double strike.
And it pumps itself too, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I just remember it's like whenever you didn't kill it, you're just like, okay, that thing's doing me 12 damage. I can never block it because it has menace. I think. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's rough. So in hand here for Jose, a bit of an awkward start for a Boros deck. You usually want more on board by this point in the game. He did draw Prompto Argentum, which is uh, not the greatest here, but it'll do. He has a couple of 5 drops. He has Minwu, the White Mage, so that's the life gain card that wants you to gain life. And he's got Grahatia, Choco Comet. He's got a Ride's End, and he's got a Soulstone Sanctuary, which is the colorless land that can turn into a 3/3, I believe, permanently.
Yes.
And Jeremy's got
Uh,
a bunch of cards he can't cast.
yep. Jeremy has 5 red cards. He drew a Choco Comet and Samurai's Katana, both of which are stuck in his hand, along with the Thunder Magic he just top decked.
Yeah, so fortunately his life total isn't being attacked yet, so he might have time. But his time to draw out of this is it's slipping. We'll say.
It's rapidly shrinking, and Minwu is going to make it even quicker. All right, he drew a castable card, although not necessarily the one he wants to cast, uh, with the Albed Scavengers.
Okay. Okay. So I will. It does seem that Jose's stream is a bit behind because it was still Jose's turn when you were announcing Jeremy's draw, but I don't think it'll be. His stream is not slow. I think it's just behind. So not too big a
Right.
deal here.
He may have a delay set on Discord.
Oh, that could be. All right, so looks like he's gonna double block here and hope for the best. And the hoping for the best didn't quite work here.
No.
So Jeremy's gonna
No,
need something and pretty fast too. By something, I think we mean a mountain. Well, not
I
well.
mean,
Yeah.
not quite the mountain. It's a tap land, but
That's the
it'll.
worst. You're just sitting there waiting for it, and you're like, "That's a tap land." Yeah, but in other news, Jose has max speed.
I'm sure that will be relevant for a lot of the cards in Jose's deck.
Oh, the Soulstone Sanctuary is in fact a cleric. There you go.
Huh.
It's like a changeling, right? Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like the thing about that Soulstone Sanctuary that a lot of people didn't catch on the first time reading is that it doesn't go back to being a land until end of turn.
Yeah,
you,
it
you
just
just
kind of sits there.
yeah. Well, uh, not too much more to say about that. Jeremy did not get the cards he needed, and pretty, pretty straightforward looking Boros deck here on this side. Looks like Jeremy's deck is also mostly straightforward. 2-color, it looks like, maybe with splash, but really 2-color.
So Jeremy's deck, we're looking at a red black removal deck essentially. He's got 3 side quests: Hunt the Mark, GF Cerberus, Flame Lash, cornered by Black Mages, Nocturnal Hunger, which is the Bloom
That's a
Burrow
lot, yeah.
removal spell, and to top it off, Vincent Valentine for top end.
Well, that's a good card to pair with removal, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I don't think Jose made any changes. Looking at their records, they're, I mean, pretty close in record. Jeremy's sitting at 9-9, Jose at 10-8, so they both have a lot of cards in their pool. I'm finding this league particularly like when I'm running a 19 card pack, it's making me reevaluate like my whole pool almost every time because there's just so many cards in the pack.
Yeah, it definitely gives you a lot of the mechanic that the LC has come up with has definitely given you a lot of choice in every single one of your packs.
Yeah, and I'll say as somebody who likes to just build a deck and ride it as far as I can, uh, I don't. I open a pack and I'm like, I kind of have to look at a rebuild because there's just so many cards in the pack. It's like I don't want to do that. I just want to play my deck out, like for better or for worse. But
Add your one card into the deck and keep going.
yeah, but I have changed decks quite a few times. Nothing seems to be working, but it's not for lack of trying. Like
Hmm.
normally, a lot of the time, I just get complacent with my deck. I'm just like, I don't really want to switch it, even though it might be better. But to my detriment. But I think this league, I've changing my deck quite a few times. So I'm the problem. That's the conclusion. Jeremy is taking time here. Is he doing any sideboarding or is he just
He's
looking at
he's
options?
sideboard. I think he's recognizing that his opponent is on a quicker build than him, and so he's adding some more 2 drops in a Hectize and I think he added a Poison the Waters.
Okay. Yeah, Hectaz, I don't really want to side in like a 1-1 against the aggro deck. Like if I had just like a 2-2 with some random ability, probably side that in because it's going to block whatever my opponent plays on turn 2. 1-1, I'm not as excited about siding in against an aggro deck. But if he just wants something, an extra thing to play, yeah, Hectaz will do the job. But here he's
Well,
got
we'll
this
see
Goblin
how well.
again here on turn 1.
Yeah, that and there's no removal in hand to deal with it this time, so we might be seeing it hit max speed.
Yeah, so we got a potentially scary couple turns coming up for Jose because he has a Furion in hand, which is a creature that can copy your equipment for the turn. You get
Yep.
it, and then he's got a White Mage's Staff in hand that he could copy, and then eventually he's got a Gilgamesh when he gets to if he gets to 6 lands.
So, what is your opinion on Gilgamesh in an extremely aggressive deck like that? Because it does not feel strong enough to me. By the time you're hitting 6, you want to be killing your opponent, not casting a 6/6.
I feel like if you have enough equipment, the value it gives is just a little too much to deny.
Well, we'll see
Yeah.
we'll definitely see the strength of if Furion holds up here with a White Mage's Staff in hand.
Yeah, well, he also drew Paladin's Arms, which is a better play. Does Jeremy need a land drop? If so, he can cash in his Hectize.
No, he does have 2 lands sitting in hand, as
I
well as
have
a full amount.
I've cashed in a couple Hectize for lands with Reno and Rude. I haven't played much Reno and Rude, but when I have, I'm not too proud. Like I'm the kind of person that will just straight up open face demonic tutor for a land in like a game of Commander and just show everybody like, hey, I'm just demonic tutoring to hit my 3rd land drop. Like nothing to be scared of here. I'll open face, show that I'm taking it from the deck and putting it in my hand. But all right,
I mean,
so
sometimes you gotta do it.
yeah, very nice turn here. I mean, when Furion comes down, you know, opponent must pay attention, right? You can't just say, "I'll ignore the card and hope for the best."
So, top deck was a Cypher Almsay. I believe that's how it's pronounced.
Almasi, I think. Either way.
Almasi. But he'll be swinging in with the Reno and Rude, and I don't see Jose
I
blocking
think
this.
Jose's taken 4 here. I mean, yeah, the Reno and Root, it's like you still need to spend mana to cast the thing that you get. Like the trigger is so demanding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's free. Like you have a 2/1 menace that just might grab you a card at some point, but it's asking a lot just to take your opponent's card and do something with it. Choco Comet off the top here. Only 4 lands though, so can't do anything too crazy with that. And this 3/4
No.
is stopping the attacks.
You could potentially swing in with the Bastronaut. I don't expect that. I don't expect Jeremy will block it.
Hey, we got max
Consider
speed again.
double strike.
We are 100% on max speed in this match so far. Except in this game, the max speed actually
Is
is
relevant.
relevant at this time.
So, what is Jose considering here?
He has a white mage staff he could play. He has a Fate of the Suncrist is not destroying anything for 3 that he wants it to. Choco Comet also is not doing anything. Neither is Gilgamesh. So I think it's really whether he wants to play white mage staff. He could equip the Paladin's arms potentially to the Goblin here.
I mean,
But
that would make it what, 3/2?
+2/+1, 3/2 double strike menace. That's still even. It's. I mean, it's something.
Yeah.
It's a blocker, I guess. Yeah, the choices are he has a couple, but they're not neither. None of them are really awesome. White Mage's staff does give him the most, we'll say, board presence, since he'll get
Mm-hmm.
2 tokens. He'll get 2/1/1s, and one of them will have a White Mage staff equipped to it.
So, in this situation, Jeremy is looking at a mountain and a Call the Mountain Chocobo in hand, but doesn't have a castable spell in the
Mm.
graveyard for Cypher.
Oh, it casts from the graveyard or hand, right?
But it has to be 3 or less, and so
Yeah,
currently I don't believe has a target for it, which is why he's considering blocking.
yeah. Let's just say, look, this Goblin is threatened to do a lot of damage. I don't. This Cipher is not doing anything except giving my 2/1 double strike, which is not bad, but you'd rather just get that Goblin out of play, which I'm not against.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a lovely Magic card. This thing.
Call the Mountain Chocobo.
I mean, this is. And I mean, I know they play a bit more faster and looser with it today, but this is like a real color pie break. This is really like it's a 4/1. I mean, it takes a long time, but it's a 4/1 at common in red.
Yeah.
Like what? Like I mean, it's good. It's like every deck wants it. I mean, red white is probably the worst deck for it, but all the other red decks, it's playing a very big role. And even in red white, you probably still run it honestly, unless your 4's slot is clogged.
Well, off the top we get a suplex, which can deal with the Furion, but
Furion has done its
it's
thing.
yeah, it's gotten the value that you need out of it.
Yeah, so he's got Fate of the Suncrist and a Ride's End in hand. So the Ride's End does cost 1 less than the Fate of the Suncrist.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just gonna get rid of that menace creature. He said, "I've had enough of that. Stop,
I mean, you
stop
can't
taking
risk
cards
his
off the top
opponent.
of my deck." Soulstone Sanctuary off the top here means he's closer to playing his Gilgamesh. I think he's just gonna
Yeah,
equip and attack for the maximum amount here, which is 6.
and we see a Garland off the top, which
That's the
is
3/2.
the 3/2 surveil when you cast a non-creature spell. So he's just gonna call him out in Chocobo again and
Yeah, so
probably hold
this
back to
leaves
one.
him. If a land comes off the top, Jose will just win with the Choco Comet because he'll deal 1 damage and then Choco Comet for 4.
Yes.
So play the land.
And
If he attacks all, yeah, I'm pretty sure you figured it out. Yeah, he figured it out. So he's gonna get exact lethal here. Deal 1 damage, Choco Comet for 4. And in his first feature match, Jose gets the win against a very, very good player in Jeremy. Just things didn't line up today, especially in the first game. So congratulations to Jose getting the win with his Boros deck here in week 4. Thanks for watching.